We literally did the read-through, and the person didn't know. So the person who it is found out at the read-through.
It was scandalous. I think we all kind of made a pact for like, we can't skip to the end.
Yeah.
Like we gotta just like find out as we read it. So it was like we were reading through the stage directions and we're like, and we're all just like buried into our scripts. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I was completely taken aback, mostly because of the relationship to Jason.
It was more of like a facial expression.
Yeah.
It was like a very overwhelmed experience.
That was my facial expression.
Yeah, there was a bit of surprise, but I had said, you know, the last 13 episodes for all of us on the cast has been us exercising theories on just about every character in the show as a potential suspect.
I was pleasantly surprised. We all had our theories and we were all sort of debating with each other of who it was and why, and then somebody would say, well, absolutely not because of this, you know, so we were just as engaged with the murder mystery that I think everyone else is as fans. So that, I think, is a really good testament to the writing.
There were rumors circulating. Some people found out earlier than others, and I purposely was like, don't tell me, I don't want to know. I want to find out the second I read it on the page, so I was very surprised.
Well, I wasn't too surprised. And I think some of the other guys weren't surprised either because as working on the show, we were kind of feeling it.
I would like to think my original theory was the most logically flushed out. But I'm not going to say it because it has to be at least one of the characters. When it does happen, you're like, ah, I see now.
I had definitely considered that person before. So it was like, I knew it, but God, really? Like,
were you like kind of relieved it wasn't Cheryl?
No, I think that's too on the nose. You know, in the first episode I was like maybe, and then it just became way too on the nose. I had a couple of other suspicions, like maybe Grundy would come back or whatever, and maybe it was her, but I kind of always had a feeling it would be that person.
Yeah.
Deep down. The first thing that I went into was like overdrive, like how does Cheryl handle all of this information? So for me it was more trying to figure out how Cheryl would take all of it and then reading the rest of 13 and realizing not very well.
Yeah.
And it just kind of drives her more off the cliff.
For you guys, it's going to be different. You guys won't know who it is at all. It's going to be surprising, for sure. Our fans can expect to be completely 100% blown out of their minds. Because trust me, you don't know what's coming for you.